What is going on, guys? My name is Tannah and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 12W40A and B. A had a few bugs in it. I was waiting for B to come out so I could bring you the snapshot. So here we go. It'll be quite quick because there was only a few major changes and I figured that we could go through them. Oh, not that yet, not that yet. We're not ready for that yet. We'll go through them and basically, yeah, I'll show you what has changed. So for the longest time, you have been clicking on doors, and basically if you were to left click or right click on doors, levers, buttons and trapdoors, they would work. The code has been changed now so that if you left click on any of these things, they do not work anymore. It is a right click action for all of them. So that is something that has been adjusted, because if you go on the current version of Minecraft and you try and chop down a door, for example, then this would forever open and close as you were trying to chop it down, and it just got annoying. And it just gets you in the mindset that you need to now right click to use an actionable button or lever or door. So I think that is a good addition and something that has been implemented in a lot of other games since the beginning of time. So you have to get used to right clicking now instead of a left clicking to go through stuff and activate things. The most significant change, as you can see, is this little hut here. I'll just change my game mode over, and this is actually the new witch's hut that has been added with this snapshot. If we go inside, we'll check out what her little abode is about. She has a crafting table, a cauldron, she's got some mushrooms growing on her wood, she has a mushroom in a little pot plant up the back here, and basically, yeah. This little map seed that I created didn't actually come with a witch with it. There was no witch over here when I came over, so I don't know whether that will be fixed later on so that all huts have a witch. They also, because they're raised, I don't know how they get inside their houses, to be honest, so maybe that will become evident later on. These huts only spawn in swamp biomes for this current iteration of Snapshot, and basically that is it. Now, the other thing they added with this change is slimes. Beforehand, you would have to go underground and find a slime. This is no longer the case. Slimes will now spawn in swamp biomes at night time. I've already gone through a full night cycle, so as you can see, there are a few already jumping about. There's a couple more over here. So yeah, the need for a slime farm is no more. Beforehand, you would have to go on the ground, find a slime, then you knew you were in a slime chunk, you'd have to dig it all the way out and then hope that more slimes will spawn in that area. Doesn't happen anymore. Slimes will now spawn in a swamp chunk at night time, so you can now get your infinite little slime balls, make your sticky pistons, whatever. Except this little poor guy here. I don't know. Why aren't you jumping? Save yourself. You're just going to drown. No! Poor guy. In terms of inventory management, if you're in creative mode now, beforehand you would have to right click and bring things down to your hotbar and drag them down, etc. There is now an ability to shift click or just mouse over and press a number on your keyboard to correspond with what you want. So for example, in case we wanted sponge, if we just mouse over it and we'll press number 1 on our keyboard and boom, it'll go straight to your inventory. 64 a sponge, thank you very much. And that's just how it works. Makes building a lot quicker now, so you don't have to click and drag or multiple click or shift click to full stack and then drag down. Yes, mouse over, press the number that you want it to go on the hotbar, and boom, full set of gravel. Alright, so another thing that has been changed is fire spreading is now not as potent as what it used to be. Beforehand, if you have a whole heap of trees, you set fire to them, you would pretty much lose half your jungle. So if we just test it on this wool here, let's see if we can get this to start burning. Fire spreadage should actually stop. Or maybe it doesn't work quite well for wool. As you can see, I actually took it all down. We'll set this one tree on fire and see if it actually does stop with this one thing. Yeah, it will not spread as aggressively as it used to. I see, as putting itself out as it goes. This log here is taking forever to actually burn through. So yeah, if you have issues now and you build yourself a log hut and for whatever reason it gets on fire, you'll have a higher chance of putting it out now because it will not burn out of control as fast. Because see, that is not burning very quick at all. And finally, just to finish off this snapshot, there's been some changes with Superflat worlds. They now have the ability to generate trees and strongholds, etc. So we'll just go in and customize the Superflat. If you look at the presets now, we'll look at the Tunnel's Dream, for example. As you can see, all the numbers that are there beforehand to create different layers according to what block you want. But now if you put in the strings like stronghold or the biome that you want, decoration, dungeons, mine shafts, etc. If we have a look at another one here, I think it's desert. Okay, so you can see at the start we've got all the numbered strings at the beginning, and then we've got stronghold here, biome, village, decoration, dungeon. We'll use that preset and we'll go in and see if we can see what we can see and create. Alright, so we've got a big cactus, and just have a look at there. So yeah, it's just generated all this terrain. And it just basically gives more options for you map creators. We have surface dungeons, for example this pyramid here, which is pretty damn cool. So it just basically gives map creators a better ability to hand carve worlds around what they want to and create adventure or survival maps. So thanks again for watching this week's snapshot. Oh, there's some rain. Put the fire out immediately. Thanks again for watching the snapshot, guys, of 12W4TA. And I think I'm going to go and hide inside this witch's hut because clearly the weather isn't very favourable at the moment. And it looks just a little bit more drier and a little bit more safe. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Highly appreciate it. My name is Tannah. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh no!